question is about the effect of video games on youth in the U.S. My original question was, what effect do video games have on youth development? To answer this question, video games have a positive effect on youth mental development by improving mood, promoting social interaction, and providing cognitive benefits. First off, I'll talk about the emotional benefits. First off, mobile games specifically can reduce stress. A research review by the American Psychological Association showed that simple mobile games can reduce anxiety. Also, intuitive controls which immerse the player into the game can promote this relaxation. Another thing to think about is that difficult tasks in video games yield great mental satisfaction, just like in real life when you accomplish a difficult task. Overall, as you can see, video games promote relaxation and can even reduce anxiety. Next, I'll talk about social interaction through video games. First off, multiplayer games can help people form bonds. Jane McGonigal, a game designer and director of games research and development at the Institute for the Future, suggests video games can help people build relationships. People, through playing games together, can strengthen their friendship, and difficult tasks and sort of levels in games that require a lot of teamwork can amplify this and also help people build real-life cooperative skills. Also, online communities can be created through video games, and people with shared interest in video games can communicate. As you can see on this graph, 89% of players play with friends that they know in person, but also 54% of players play with people that they only know online. So that shows the online communities being formed. Next, I'll talk about cognitive improvement brought from video games. Many video games motivate players to master certain parts of the gameplay, whether they're problem-solving skills or mechanical abilities in the game. Strategic and role-playing games help people improve problem-solving skills, and in some cases, people have been shown to have better grades if they play those sorts of games. First-person shooter games have fast-paced combat, which allows people to be precise in movement, and has been shown to, in some cases, improve motor skills. A common social stigma is that video games can cause violence. First off, there's not a very direct and that they can actually cause violent crimes. First off, there isn't enough evidence to actually draw a correlation between violent crimes and video games, and also video games can help people control their anger. The Albert Einstein College of Medicine published a study which concluded that arcade games had a calming effect and help relaxation. People can use video games to actually help blow off steam, and in some cases revert violence. As you can see here, this shows that there isn't a correlation between video games and violent crimes. As video game sales go up, violent crimes actually go down. Some solutions or changes that can be brought to the video game industry because of the benefits they can provide. First off, can be, as I said before, intuitive controls which immerse players into the game can promote relaxation and make it even more beneficial. Obviously, though, technological constraints don't allow the controls to be as effective as they could possibly be. A more effective solution, however, would be for video game designers to focus on the attributes of other games which bring the most benefits, such as I said before, problem solving and fast-paced combat. The issue with this, though, is that not all video game companies are completely interested in real-life benefits brought from video games.
Okay, a couple questions. What evidence did you gather that you didn't use, and why did you choose not to use it?
I had a lot more evidence about emotional benefits, but I felt that the main emotional benefit was relaxation, and so I decided not to include that because the benefits that video games provide for real life were more to do with relaxation.
Okay, and then your other question is, what might be the real-world implications or consequences of your findings, and what are the implications to our community?
I think that this obviously relates to real life because it shows that video games aren't just entirely bad for people, and I think generally a lot of people lean more towards that side of things. So showing that there is real life benefits to video games would help people be more open to them, I guess.
And then how does it specifically impact our community?
Because I think a lot of people play video games, and and a lot of people are involved with video games, so it shows that there are benefits for a lot of people.
Okay.